into the World Cup one final time, one last dance between India.
First, Brad Haddon's been saying that one thing for the last couple of games, and with shot, he's got a lovely front foot stride, and you saw that being brought out very early.
And the thing is, the first three deliveries, he's
trusted himself, he's trusted his ability and the track to play that shot early on in the innings.
And he's not bothered about looking to keep the ball along the ground. Senses an opportunity.
Drops it short, Marsh was waiting for it. There's a shot of great authority and power. It's not always that you see Bumrah being hit back over his head and then over mid-wicket for six. More runs, more runs. He's in very good form, Mitch Marsh. He's powered his way to 19 of 8 and he's realized. But he gets the timing right this time too. Struggled a little bit with his first 7-8 balls. No problem this time.
Right start here.
There you go, David Warner. He's looked at Mitch Marsh and said, young man, if you can do it, I've been around a little longer, I can too. Over. More than 10 of this over, a lot more than 10 of this over. This is imperious, powerful batting by Australia. Another 6, Warner goes up to 8. This will beat him though. This will beat the fielder, rather. It's not him, it will beat the fielder in the deep for 4. Nice, easy pick. Good lines. Conclusion. The keeper went up. The bowler reacted to the keeper going up. That was for the umpire. World Cup. Prasidh Krishna starts a spell. And Warner just beats the man. And you only have to just beat the man to get a 4 on this track.
Looking to put pressure on the new bowler straight up. And maybe ask him to change and look to go around the wicket. 6. Well, that's his natural length, Prasidh.
Again finds the gap and the boundary. And he's doing it pretty frequently.
That's been the key in his innings so far.
And he's helped it on its way. Another 6. Another 50 for David Warner. Now that's out. Indians are very confident. The finger goes up. He took his step. Oh, lovely shot from Steve Smith. That'll end the over. 9 gone, 84 for 1.
In the middle.
Again, excellent placement and timing.
That's a beautiful shot from me.
Good placement. Quick outfield. And the ball wins.
That's a very...
Much better pace from Jadeja. Just slowing it up a bit.
Come on, Chejadu. Excellent guard.
That'll race away.
The big cut from Mitchell Marsh, another boundary as well. 50 runs partnership comes up 2. It's 1. Well, he wanted that single for. And there it comes. The 50 for Mitchell Marsh. Also the fact that India have won the series already. So yes, I think that's likely to happen. You won't see him bowl.
And that's just getting a bit worse. Because it's a nice little half tracker. Perfect for Steve Smith to clear the boundary.
You don't see that too often from...
He likes the pace coming on. Very clearly, Mitch Marsh likes the pace coming on. In the second time he's played that shot of Bumrah. This time the fielder there, no, beats him again for 4. So every time Bumrah drifts closer to the body, the leg side shots come out. Beautiful. Now we've seen a 6 and a 4 on the onside, but I think as a batter you're much happier playing that shot because it's just come out the middle. And will be another boundary. You will hardly ever see this happening. Bumrah's conceded in the gap for 4 more. It's really just a question of whether you can find the gaps, because the moment you find a gap, it's 4. And they're jumping on the back speed.
Driven on the up once again, and will it find the boundary? Yes, it does. And that's been the feature of his batting. And a half century. And shot, powerful shot down the ground.
If he's tired and can hit like that, may he be tired.
That's it, beware the wounded player.
Finds a gap for 4. Finds a gap for 4, and I think it's the slowness of the surface again. Rocked back very quickly. Will clear the field. Clears square leg, pulls out the sweep shot. And they're taking a little fondness to pull. Well, from time to time he'll unleash shots like these, because I don't think power is a problem with Mitch Marsh ever. Found a ball in his hitting arc, went through his... Taken a little bit of extra bounce to the wrong run for Kuldeep Yadav. It's a wonderfully played innings from Mitch Marsh. 96 of 80.
Into the furnace.
And not surprisingly, wicket keeper is looking at the umpire and saying, can we get... Doesn't. Now has he put that in the gap as well? Yes, a little too short from Washington Sundar. And Steve Smith will well be telling Labuschagne, you know what, when I can hit shots like these...
Again, good placement. And once again, the ball racing away to the boundary. Such a quick outfield. Every time you find the... Catch it! That's gone away for 4.
Been very proactive today.
No, that's well timed. Knew exactly what he was doing. 1 bounce over long on. Another boundary. That's close. And he's been given out. Wonder if he'll review.
Seems a good Yorker too. That's his stock length, which has been punished for 4.
So boundary to end the over. The 250 comes up for Australia for a loss of 3.
He'll find the gap. There's acres of space up there where that ball's gone. This little bunt over mid-wicket for 4.
I think that's where
And gets a wicket. Might have been slower through the air, a little chip straight to cover. And something for... And gets a wicket too and makes it even better. Australia wanted Maxwell to get a long stay in and play himself into form, check out his fitness. That's not going to happen. Is the new batter. It's a day ahead of Stoinis.
Conditions. When play started, it was pretty warm. Punched into the gap. And that should find the boundary. What a shot that is from Cameron Green.
making good use of his height.
Just drifting into the pads. Drifting into the pads, an easy boundary.
Yes, it is, because he can hit it with the turn there
In the middle. Yeah, they want to see that aspect of Cameron Green. But there's a fielder underneath it. It's not got the distance and the catch is taken. They wanted to see him come down the wicket, clear the boundary. At one point, 215 for 1, 242 for 2. Cummins. And he'll get on the mark. It might actually go all the way. It was fielder so far, so square and so far away. So little nudge for 4.
Now we've got a batter who's batting on 50 and obviously getting a little tired, so the visits might get a little more frequent.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. Lovely sound when the ball made contact with the bat and it's disappeared to the fence. Oh, that's up in the air and taken comfortably. So 2 catches for... So 50 overs have been bowled in Australia.